All right, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're going to now take that step we've been practicing, which is our combining like terms, and now we're going to put it into an equation. And this is going to become our first step of the equation. So our new step one is to combine like terms. Then our second step...
Gilboy, please report to the guidance office.
Sorry about that. Our second step is to, now we're going to go back and do what we've been doing before. So our second step is to cancel the constant. And our third step is to cancel the coefficient. So that's what we worked on. Step 2 and 3 we worked on in the last chapter, and I'm abbreviating coefficient. So this is also now where I'm going to use that line through the equal sign to help us see a little bit better. So I'm going to draw my line. I'm going to look over here and I'm going to look to see, are there any like terms that go together? And remember, like terms have to have the exact same variable. So what I see is I see 12x and I see positive 2x. And I'm sorry for writing over the 7. So same signs, I'm going to put those together. That's going to make 14x. I don't have anything on the left side of that equal sign to combine with it. So I'm just going to copy down minus 7 equals 49. All right, well, now it looks like the problems we had before. Here's my variable. I still now have to get rid of the 14 and the 7. The 7 goes first because it's the constant. It's being subtracted. Opposite operation is 7. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. 7's cancel. We're left with 14x. 49 plus 7 is 56. Still have to get x by itself. The 14 is the coefficient. It's being multiplied. To cancel, we're going to divide. So x is equal to 4. If you want to cross off the 14s, you can. All right, so we're now again just putting everything together that we've been talking about. All right, so let's try this next one. So over here, when I look at number 2, I don't have another x. My like terms this time are my constants. So those are the ones I'm going to put together. So sometimes it's the variable, sometimes it's the constant, sometimes it's both. So when I put those together, that's going to give me 41. I hope I added that correctly. I don't have a like term for the 2x, so I'm going to just copy it down, and I copy down 61. If you would reverse those and you put the negative 2x and then 41, that's okay. Now I need to cancel 41. It's a positive, so the opposite of that is negative, which is subtraction. So the 41s cancel. Now when I bring this down, I have to bring the sign with it, the sign that's in front of it. So this is going to be negative 2x equals 20. Now I still have to get x by itself. I have to divide by negative 2, right? That negative sign has to come. So 20 divided by negative 2 is negative 10. So once again, you can use your calculators to help with the adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, but your work has to look like this, because it's my way this time. All right, line through the equal sign, find my like terms. I have 6a and negative 5a. So if you want to use highlighters, go right ahead and do that. So 6 minus 5 is going to give me 1a plus 1 equals 34. And if you wanted to just write that as a, so I'm going to actually show that over here. So a plus 1 equals 34. You can write it like that. Because we know identity property says 1 times a is 1. Okay, now we need to cancel the adding one, so I'm going to subtract. So 1a equals 33. And when the coefficient's a 1, you can stop. So I'm done. A is by itself because 1 times a is a. So a equals 33. All right, we're going to do one over here. So now, line through the equal sign. So now I have to put my like terms together. This time it's the constant, or I'm sorry, it's the variable again. So 7 plus 10 is 17c minus 32 equals 36. All right, now we're going to add 32. So So 17C, this gives me 68. Divide by 17, so C is equal to 4. All right, what I want you to do is I want you to try 5 and 6 on your own, and don't let 6 scare you just because there's some decimals. All right, we can handle that. I want you to try those on your own, and then pause the video, and then come back and check and see how you did. All right, so if you did number 5, you put your like terms together. Negative 4y and 8y gave you 4y. Then you had to subtract 3, divide by 4, you should have gotten y equals 3. For number 6, this time we had constants and variables to put together. So we had 3 x's, and 750 minus 450 is positive 3. Then we subtracted 3 from both sides, divided by 3, and we got x equals 20. So in class tomorrow, we're going to also take a look at the whole idea of checking if you got the right answer. We're going to go back and bring back that lesson 7 that we talked about so that we can do that. But we'll save that piece for class. Any questions? Bring them with you. Have a good night.